Box jump on and over. The athlete must begin the jump facing front onto the box. They must leave with 2 feet and land with 2 feet on the box. However, they can dismount from the box, however, i.e. a 180 spin, a jump down, or a step down. The athlete is not required to extend at the top of the box. The athlete may not jump side to side or laterally on and over the box. Step-ups are permitted for the beginner category. Lockout is not required. Box jump on and over. Double under. The rope must rotate underneath the athlete's feet twice without break for the rep to count. If the rep is broken, the rep count will continue from the previous successful rep. Burpee. The athlete will start in a fully extended position. As the athlete descends, the chest and thighs must clearly tag the ground. On the jump, the hips, knees and ankles must be fully locked out, and there must be a clear clap of the hands behind the athlete's head. If the athlete is hunched over at the top of the burpee, this will be a no rep. If the thighs or the chest do not touch the ground, this will also be a no rep. Weighted ab mat sit-up. The athlete will start with the feet in butterfly stance and the ball in both hands on top of the insole of the feet. As the bottom position is achieved, the ball must tag the ground behind the athlete's head. It is not necessary for the athlete's head to also tag the ground at the bottom position. At the top position, the ball must tag the insoles of the athlete's foot prior to commencing the next rep. The hand release push-up. Chest must touch the ground with the thighs clearly off the ground. The athlete must fully extend the arms to tag the kettlebell prior to standing up from the push-up. Sumo deadlift high pull. The thumbs must tag the chin at the top of the movement with the knees and the hips clearly locked out. The kettlebell then gets placed to the ground, completing 1 rep. The athlete moves back into the push-up position, tags the kettlebell, stands up from the push-up, completes the sumo deadlift high pull. That would be 2 reps. Air squat. The athlete will start in an extended position with the hands clearly above the eye line. As the athlete descends, the hip crease must clearly be below the top of the knee. At full extension, the knees and the hips must be clearly locked out. A bad rep would be a bend in the knee at the top with the hips hunched over, or clearly missing depth where the hips are not below the top of the knee line. This would be a no rep. Pistols. The athlete will start in an extended position. As the athlete descends, one leg must remain off the floor till the athlete achieves a full depth squat, meaning the hip crease is again below the knee crease. The foot that is leading must not tag the ground until the athlete has achieved full extension of the body. The pistols must be performed in alternating fashion, not all on a single leg. A no rep would be the front foot tagging the ground prior to the athlete hitting full extension. This is a no rep. Double kettlebell front rack lunge. The kettlebells must be front racked with both thumbs tagging in any part of the chest, with the kettlebell sitting in the belly of the bicep. The kettlebells may not be resting on top of the shoulders. The elbows must be tucked, thumbs together, and the kettlebells in the belly of the bicep. For the lunge, alternating legs will be in a walking lunge position. The back knee must tag the ground, meet in the middle, and then the alternate foot will then lead. The athlete must achieve a locked out position at the top of the lunge prior to taking the next stride. Kettlebell swing. At the bottom of the swing, the kettlebell must clearly be sticking out behind the line of the inner thigh. A swinging motion must be maintained with as straight an arm as possible. At the top position, the kettlebell does not have to be, the base of the kettlebell does not have to be facing directly upwards. However, the kettlebell must line up over the midline of the body with the hips and the knees and the shoulders all locked out. A slight bend of the arm is permitted. No reps will be snatches and clean and jerks. There will be no shortening of the movement. Kettlebell burpee into deadlift. The athlete will start with both kettlebells in hand in an extended position. The kettlebells will be placed on the ground. The athlete will kick back. At the bottom position of the burpee, the shoulders must clearly be below the line of the elbow. The athlete will then jump up, extend, as per usual with a deadlift. The knees, hips must all be locked out, and the shoulders behind the line of the kettlebells. This will be 1 rep. Burpee, deadlift. Deadball, ground to lap to over shoulder. The ball will start in a dead position on the platform. The athlete will lift the ball to the lap and then proceed to throw over the shoulder, extending the hips with the ball running directly over the shoulder. The athlete may not perform a jerking motion after the ball is in the lap position, shortening the movement and getting underneath the ball. Also, the athlete may not throw the ball around the side of the shoulder. This is a no rep. The ball must clearly go over the shoulder and the hips must be fully extended, clearly shown to the judge.